You know, I think it's going to be weird when I have my toes over that edge and I'm looking down at nothing, but...
You're pretty confident?
I am confident. I think that I'll be able to not die.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan, not dying. Hey everybody, Stephen Human here. You know, with us entering our 10th season here on AYL, I decided to do something really cool, and I'm going to jump out of the plane. So come with me as we fall a few thousand feet and try to land like a feather. Then Chad Booth will be going in search of Montezuma's cave, and instead of finding treasure, he might find something for the explorers out there. It's time to take a leap of faith. At Your Leisure is next.
Well, we've taken you up in planes before. You've been paragliding. We've even sent you out with backcountry pilots. But today, we're taking you up and we're dropping you. Welcome to At Your Leisure, everybody. I'm Stephen Human, and I am here with Jack Guthrie of Skydive Utah. Jack, thanks for having us out today.
Glad to meet you, Steve.
Jack is the skydive man. He's going to take us from first timer, from my first jump, to the ground safely. Now, Jack, for someone like me, who's showing up the first time, who's never done this before, what am I going to do?
The first thing we will have you do is watch a videotape. It will show you, these are the simple things we want you to do to have a safe, fun skydive. At the completion of the videotape, we will put you with a tandem master. You've seen the videotape, now you're going to do the videotape. And when the repetitions of your simple performance requirements are ready, we'll put you in a jumpsuit, put you in a harness, and we'll go skydiving.
Well, it seems pretty simple, and it doesn't take up a lot of time, does it?
It's about a 2-hour process. We do ask people to give us about a half a day to pull that off because I'm dealing with human beings and there's no way I can control that.
So I don't think talking in the air is going to be conducive to this shoot.
Body part number 2 is we want your elbows up.
Oop, now we're going to learn about the
Job
banana.
number 3 is
So excited.
when you are given the signal, you must be here.
Oh. All right, video's over. Now we're gonna have some fun. Signing away my life. It's very safe, so don't worry. This isn't gonna be the last time I host, unless I'm just not very good at it. He's my idol. 198, that is exactly what I put on there. If you wanna go show it. Just kind of come out. With the Ray-Ban glasses on. Well, I was thinking, since we're filming this, it's always sort of that thing that you see on Dateline when they're talking about people who have died in accidents, where they always seem to have video right before it happens. And we figured that hopefully I don't end up on Dateline. We're on, baby. We are on. All right, now, I know a lot of people that are watching right now are probably thinking, well, skydiving's really dangerous. You know, you hear about them all the time, people falling and dying, but that's really not true. I mean, and you're proof of it. You've done it 10,000 times.
Unfortunately, in our society, when skydiving is pretty high profile, not that many people do it. So when an incident occurs, you hear about it, at least in the surrounding states, not both coasts. Actually, the most dangerous part of your day will be driving home, statistically.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind and drive safely. Well, we're gonna go in and get the orientation, get everything taken care of so that I am fit to skydive. While we do that, why don't you take a look at this week's travel adventure. If you'd like more information on this week's travel adventure, go to the At Your Leisure website. You can watch the story again. Right now, I am with Cliff Terry. Cliff, thanks for having us out.
Yeah, good to have you.
Cliff is a tandem instructor here, and he is going to take us up, and we're going to jump. Now, how many of these have you done?
I've taken close to 1,000, 900 of which was in the last 2 years.
Describe this to me. We're going to get up in that plane, and we're going to jump, and there's nothing below us. What does that feel like?
It's really hard to explain. It's an experience like you've never had before. Jumping out of a plane and hurling yourself 120 miles an hour towards the Earth's surface is a singular experience. It's really hard to describe. You'll be feeling that sensation real soon, but I promise it's an experience you're never going to forget.
Oh, well, I'm really excited. Is there any advice you can give me as a first-timer?
Just concentrate on that exit. Make sure your body position is good and relax. That's the best thing that I can tell you is relax. You're going to have a lot of fun.
All right, I'm going to relax. We're going to see you in the plane right now. We got to take a commercial break. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm Stephen Human, and we are with Skydive Utah, and we are on our way to 12,000 feet for our skydive jump. I'm here with Sam. He is my tandem instructor, and he's going to be taking the jump with me, taking the plunge, as it were. Now, Sam, I've already asked everybody this. How many jumps have you done?
Approximately 1,230.
1,230 jumps this guy's taken. That's about 1,229 more than me. All right. Now, how long does it take to get from the ground to 12,000 feet?
Approximately 12 to 15 minutes.
All right, so in just a couple of minutes, we're going to reach our pinnacle, and we're going to line launch out. We've already been through the training courses. I know that as much as I can to be safe. And this guy is going to get me to the ground, and I'm not going to break anything. So in just a second, we're going to be jumping out this door, and you're coming with us. So if you're afraid of heights, you're watching the wrong show. But Sam is going to get us down safe and sound. All right, right now we've got to go to our trailhead adventure. Check this.
If you'd like more information on our trailhead, check out the At Your Leisure website. Right now, we're falling over 100 miles per hour before we hit the ground, but not before Sam has our backs with the parachutes. So right now, why don't you take a look at this? I'll see you on the ground. Yeah!
Well, welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're coming down to the ground pretty fast. This has been an amazing trip. Once again, if you missed part of the show, we are right now with Skydive Utah, and we are about to hit the ground. What do you want me to do, Sam? Yeah, we're about to hit the ground. Here we go.
Slide that in.
And we are on the ground. That was intense. That was amazing. For all of you who have never done this before, who have never skydived, it is peaceful. It is like you're Superman. You're flying, you have total freedom of movement, and you can't describe it unless you do it. So while you're making your plans to go skydiving, why don't we take a look at next week's show?
Thanks, Steve. Next week, join me, Chad Booth, as I see how effective I am at rock crawling. Hopefully there won't be any insurance claims by the end of the show. Darren Kinder will also be reviewing the new Polaris 400. Will it live up to its reputation? It's all here next week on AYL.
So I was like starting to get a little nauseous. I was like, "Can you take these?" He's like, "Do you want to do some spins?" And I was like, "Not right now." And then as we started getting closer, I was breathing. I was slowly getting under control. And then at the end, we were able to talk and swing around.
It was great. Coming right out of the plane, that initial spin and seeing the plane and feeling your body start to fall is the most intense part. Getting into the spins and stuff, it was a very good experience.
It went really fast. It was crazy. It's just 1 second you jumped out, the next second you were landing. It was
Heart pounding, legs shaking.
Yeah, my legs were shaking when I got out of the plane. I was nervous jumping out, but it went by so fast.
Yeah, it's good. It's a really good jump, despite the slightly breezy winds, but it's awesome fun, and yeah, can't wait to get back up now. I got over 100 jumps now, so it's kind of almost just second nature being able to jump out of a plane. It's awesome fun and love it. Can't live without it.
And those were just a few of the people who took the plunge today with me. Some of them were doing it for the first time. This is an experience that everyone has to try. Remember, you have to be 18 years or older, so it's not an activity for the entire family, but if you have older kids or you want to do something special for an anniversary or a birthday, this is a thing to do. We're out here today with Skydive Utah, and if you're afraid of heights, don't worry about it. Yeah, you're 12,000 feet above the ground, but you don't feel fear. It's very peaceful. And while you're coming down, it's almost like you're Superman. You're just flying through the air, the world beneath you, and it changes your entire perspective on life. Come out to Skydive Utah in Tooele. You're going to enjoy this. Well, we're out of time on At Your Leisure for this week, but I might still have time to go and do another jump. While I do that, remember, between now and the next time we meet, get out with your family and friends and enjoy the great outdoors at your leisure. Do that, and while you make your plans to go skydiving, oh, I said that in the other one, didn't I? Around, but it doesn't feel like, enjoy this. Well, the time's up. No more time in the shoot. Dang it. Do a close-up. Go to a close-up for me on the end. And those are just a few of the people who dove. Is that dove? Jumped out of the plane with me. Who plummeted to the earth with me.